Today, we are taking the first step to do exactly what I said I was going to do after these scurrilous attacks were launched against myself and my family. We are holding CNN accountable, and we are going to get to the bottom of what's going on here, and we are glad to be here today to be able to do that. I said at the very beginning that what this amounts to is, to quote Clarence Thomas, this is a high-tech lynching on a candidate who has been targeted from day one by folks who disagree with me politically and want to see me destroyed. And so we are glad to take these first steps to fight back against what we consider to be one of the greatest examples of political interference in this state's history and quite possibly this nation's history.
Today in Wake County Superior Court, we filed a defamation lawsuit against the cable news network and Lewis Money. That lawsuit lays out the effort to, as the Lieutenant Governor said, use a high-tech lynching in order to interfere with North Carolina's 2024 gubernatorial election. We expect to find that there are more bad actors that have been involved in this process to interfere with the election, and there is more to come.
In the course of the investigation, what have you, I know you've denied the story from the beginning, but I mean, factually, have you been able to prove that it's not true, or can you elaborate on that at all?
Yeah. What our investigation has shown so far is that there were a number of inconsistencies that were used that went beyond journalistic standards in the way that CNN performed their reporting. First of all, let me say that we continue to, that Lieutenant Governor Robinson has always said these allegations are completely false. Our investigation has shown that he is quite frankly right about that, that what CNN did and what others that they have worked with have done in this case is tantamount to what we truly believe is this journalistic hit job in order to interfere with an election. Any lawsuit costs money, and that's one of the real harms here. This is something that's so disgusting, is that rather than being out on the campaign trail full-time, like he actually, frankly, he is, talking about the voters of North Carolina, when you have such an effort at election interference, it's an attempt to distract. It's an attempt to try to use lawfare in order to force people to use financial resources on fighting back against rumors and innuendos rather than getting out there and talking about the issues that are important to voters.
You know, when times of trouble come in this thing we call politics, it separates the strong folks from the weak. The weak will turn and run, and the strong will stand and fight. And that's what we're doing here today. We're standing and fighting, regardless of who turned and ran away from us, regardless of who doesn't believe us, regardless of who does. We know what the truth is, and we're ready to stand and fight. Those who are not, we're not worried about them.